The Spider-Man No Way Home trailer has dropped. Let's do a full breakdown with Easter eggs and what you might have missed in the trailer. Let's get right into it. I'm your host, Tyler Moulton, and you're watching Spoilers MV.
I've only had 1 week where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
Watch this great transition from Spider-Man jumping off the roof with MJ to dropping into the underground subway. Pretty cool. And if you slow it down, Peter is looking at his hand before he notices the train oncoming. I mean, he clearly doesn't know the rules. No texting while swinging.
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget that Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
So right off the bat, Dr. Strange seems to be taking no blame at all for the failure of that spell, which is pretty interesting. I mean, the Sorcerer Supreme couldn't handle a little distraction.
Oh, my Aunt May should really know. Stop talking.
Anyways, we get a great shot of the spell going crazy here, and it looks very similar to the spell used at the end of the trailer, which we will get to later in the video. Look at the attention to detail on this next shot, the pumpkin bomb. Now it happens quick, but the explosive itself will tell you when it goes off. 7 white dots fully circling around it. Then it will finally explode. This is pretty cool. And here we finally get a real look at Green Goblin in this film, which we will also talk about later on more as there are closer shots in this trailer. Now moving forward, we take a look at Doc Ock's tentacle here. It has a red and gold color to it. And this was explained in a leak prior that we did cover in a video, but what's happening here is Doc Ock is stealing the nanotech on the Iron Spider suit and inputting it into his tentacles.
You're not Peter Parker.
You're not Peter Parker. Tobey Maguire has now entered our minds, folks. Doc Ock is confused, attacking a different Peter Parker he's used to. Spoiler alert, Doc Ock, you will see Maguire very soon. Now take a look at this next scene in the trailer here with Doc Ock. Looks like he's being held captive, and this actually proves a huge leak that came out months prior of a pre-visual VFX photo that a Sony worker was making at the time. Here it is, showing all 5 villains in the Doctor Strange prison.
There are others out there.
As we keep going, we can see if we pause at this scene here, Statue of Liberty is here, but it's being modified with a Captain America shield. What is this Easter egg trying to tell us? Well, Captain America himself is from Brooklyn, as we know, and all of his sacrifices in Infinity War and Endgame are being remembered and honored here, right? Well, maybe that's not the only case, or the case completely. It could be the latter, because remember, during this time, there is a cap craze, as I like to call it, going on, and depending on what time this is happening, this scene in specific, this could be a modification to the statue for John Walker. It even says something along the lines of, "Meet New York City's newest Avenger." But again, it depends on the timing, because this could also be post John Walker chaos, and it's a true tribute to the real new Captain America, which is obviously Sam Wilson.
There are others out there. We need to send them back. So, Scooby-Doo this crap.
So there are 2 things happening in this scene. First, we get to see that device in full action that we've been seeing from all of these Spider-Man toys that have come out. And we made a video breakdown on this gadget, and basically it has the ability to send the villains into the Doctor Strange-led prison. And now we finally get to talk about the duct tape here. As we can see on the black and gold suit, check out what's on Spidey's chest. It's Ned and MJ. This is not a photo, it's a cell phone held up by that duct tape. And Parker is FaceTiming the 2 of them during this fight versus Electro. So what's the purpose of that? Well, we know from this previous leaked footage right here that we're showing that when the green paint is thrown on Spider-Man in this film by a Mysterio fan, Parker can't wash the paint off afterwards. So instead, he wears this suit inside out, and that's the birth of this black and gold suit. So with that being said, Parker's tech with this suit is useless while it's inside out. So as the saying goes, duct tape will fix anything. Peter gets clever and duct tapes his phone to his suit to get around this technical difficulty.
You're flying out into the darkness
to fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
Now, when they cut to this shot here real quick, check out the sticker Ned has on his computer. This completely describes the entire movie. It's the funny meme of the dog sitting in the room on fire saying, "This is fine." And also notice that crossbow on the table as well. Ned was holding this earlier in a shot in the trailer. Not quite sure what this is all about, but I know Hawkeye would probably be pretty proud.
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate. I'm sorry, kid.
What an incredible shot here. Tom Holland trying to catch a pumpkin bomb. Whoever thought we'd see that? Let's answer the question. Who is Parker trying to save in this scene from the pumpkin bomb? Well, I'm about to spit out some major potential spoilers, so earmuffs on if you do not want to hear this. Now, from the leaks, we know that there is an important death scene in this film that basically sends Tom Holland into a crazy rage. A lot of scoopers have leaked out who the death is, and this trailer basically 98% confirms who it is, in my opinion. These shots in the trailers are all connected to the same scene. Clearly, when we can see the backgrounds are very similar to each other. My conclusion from this, while combining the leaks, Peter Parker is trying to catch this pumpkin bomb as it is being thrown in Aunt May's direction. And this shot shows us the amount of damage from the explosion that happens during this time. Unfortunately, Aunt May dies here, folks, and Happy Hogan sees the aftermath in this scene here and starts to slowly realize his fun fling with Aunt May is over.
What are you doing?
I'm glad you're having a good time. Don't worry, I'm really taking care of your aunt.
Sorry, I know that part was serious. It was supposed to be a serious moment. I had to make that joke. But this shot is not a joke for Peter Parker. And now he will do anything for revenge against Green Goblin and the rest of his cronies. And if that means being at odds with Stephen Strange, well, it is what it is, baby.
Yeah, me too.
Don't. They're a danger to our universe.
You're not gonna take this away from me.
Now we get some shots of the final battle here. We see Jamie Foxx is in his new look as Electro, obviously mimicking the comics look, but let's rewind this shot real quick here of Spider-Man. This shot has a lot of people talking. When you slow it down, it sure looks like Tom Holland's Spidey for a second, but you can see the eyes on the suit quickly change. Take a look. This could be Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and Sony replaced it with Holland for the trailer. The eyes look real thick, like Garfield's Spider-Man. Then we get two different shots of Goblin. As you can see in this first one, he looks almost identical from the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy, but with a more updated look, of course. And this shot has people confused. This next one here. Why does Goblin look so different? This is simply just a different look that he rocks in the film. This is where we start to find out where Sony absolutely edited out Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. First off, this shot is the same scene where the leaked Garfield clip was set in. But pausing right here, above and below Tom Holland is certainly Garfield and Maguire in this shot. They're just edited out. So how do we know this? Well, the Brazil version of this trailer kind of spoiled this. They left in this part by accident of Lizard taking a Mike Tyson-like blow, literally with no one in front of him. So the only way to explain this is that the person, or Spider-Man, who punched him was completely edited out. And this part is really fucking with a lot of people, myself included. This is a callback to Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man when Gwen falls, but unfortunately Andy was unable to save her. So as we lose countless nights of sleep until December 17th, we hope Holland catches MJ in that scene. But before MJ does fall, if we pause it right there, there also looks to be a Spider-Man arm forgotten to be edited out in the background. They got the body out, but they didn't get the arm. This is presumably either Maguire or Garfield in this scene. This was just a nuts trailer. It blew up the internet and it got like 1 million views, I think, within a few minutes. It was just crazy, and the premiere was cool. I was watching some of it live. I don't know if you guys got a chance to find out some live streams of people there. Now, I do need to let everyone know that Daniel RPK is reporting that there could be another trailer to come out actually before the film does hit theaters on December 17th. So make sure to be on the lookout. Make sure to hit the notification bell because we will be on the lookout for sure and break down that one as well. So let me know in the comment section below. I know this was a lot. You know, if you want to talk about something specific, please do comment below. Let me know what you think about this trailer and some of the Easter eggs that were found. Did you find some Easter eggs that I didn't find? Make sure to comment below. I want to thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell, and I will see you in the next one.